What's a jerk vest?
I'm sorry, what?
You know a jerk vest?
Oh. I'm like, that's how you make it in Hollywood, dude. We don't talk about it.
Nobody in Hollywood turns an interview into chaos like Glen Powell. Zero filter, wild stories, and a mouth that moves faster than his brain. This is Glen Powell at his most unfiltered.
Is Sydney Sweeney and Glen Powell related?
I really hope not.
Ah.
I don't think so.
I haven't done the 23andMe.
Should we?
No, they just got hacked. It's not the time to do 23andMe. There are better uses of your spit for... Let's do the next one. Is Sydney Sweeney coming back to Euphoria?
I have seen parts of Glenn that I'm okay with.
Yeah, just like I was like, yeah, a lot goes through your head on these moments. You're like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Moved to Hollywood with so many big dreams, and here I am naked on a cliff's edge, bending over for Sydney Sweeney. So.
One red carpet photo turned Glen Powell into a meme forever. His response made it even better.
Because you're trying to bury this photo. Now, explain the story behind this great photo.
I did a movie where I basically didn't even get invited to the premiere.
Okay.
But I really wanted to go to the premiere. It was here in New York City.
Yeah.
And so I got my own suit, I did my own styling, I showed up, and I was really excited. And I was maybe a little too excited.
Yeah, you're very happy to be wherever you are.
And then someone said I looked like a capybara who made a wish to become a human.
You know that it is your photo on your Wikipedia page as well. Yeah, that's... It's gonna stick with you.
It's like my in memoriam photo, you know?
Glenn showed up to his own movie premiere at Cannes, but security had other plans.
The funniest part was I got kicked out of the VIP section of the Expendables 3 party. It actually got kind of physical. There was a large bouncer that was convinced that I shouldn't be in the VIP section. So it kind of turned into a physical altercation where I got hit in the face at the Expendables 3 party because no one recognized me, even though there was a banner in the party of my face. So,
Top Gun workout.
Oh, God.
I actually didn't work out. It was just coconut oil. You just lather yourself and things just look better. I'm not sure what to say.
He's fooling everybody. He works out 24/7.
No, I'm not doing any more movies with my shirt off. I'm done.
They told Glenn he'd be swimming in the sharkiest waters in Australia. Then they handed him the safety equipment.
We swam with sharks on this movie.
You did, actually.
We were shooting at the Sydney Opera House, and I was telling all these Australian folks, I was like, you know, we're getting to shoot at the Sydney Opera House. We're actually shooting in the water outside of the Sydney Opera House. They go, you're not getting in that water, mate. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to be in the water. He goes, it's the shackiest waters in all of Australia. And I'm like, and so I asked the stunt guys, I'm like, hey, like, you know, we're going to be in the water. They said there's a lot of sharks in here. They go, no. We have a shark repellent monitor that keeps the sharks away. And I go, okay, cool. And they hand it to me and I go, this is a Fitbit.
A tiny thing. Yeah,
I was like,
the shark's gonna laugh at me.
The shark just doesn't like a Fitbit. Yeah. I don't think this is gonna keep it away, but it did. And then we got lifted up by a helicopter.
Yeah, that's right.
And then all of a sudden, the helicopter starts kind of quivering. And Sydney and Will, who's the director, looked at me and they go, hey, is that normal? And I was like, because I fly, I'm a pilot, so I kind of know when things are going right and when things are going wrong. And we had to emergency land outside the Sydney Opera House.
No.
So I escape, the Fitbit worked,
sharks, yeah,
and then I would have been right back in the drink with the sharks. So anyway, rom-coms are a dangerous sport.
Yeah, he puts the work in.
While filming one scene, Sydney Sweeney was in real danger, and the entire crew thought it was acting.
I honestly knew that that day was going to be a weird one, but then Sydney pulled the spider out of my pants and then got bit by that spider.
No.
She got
I
bit by
did.
that huntsman spider.
That was really bad.
You actually got bit.
Yes, and we were filming and no one knew that I was actually getting bit. They just thought I was making a very dramatic choice.
Oh no.
She got bit right here, like it's
I had marks and it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Glenn was the only one who actually realized that it was not real.
I auditioned for like the Han Solo movie back in the day, and
you did?
Yeah. Part of the audition is talking to Chewie, right?
Yeah.
So in the audition, they play like a dog sound as Chewie, right? So you have to like interact to this dog sound, like what? Like, no, I don't understand what you're saying. And there's just a casting director with like a dog button. That was literally how you were acting through your scenes. Yeah, if you ever felt like sort of a talking prop, you know, you don't look cool on audition by any means.
Texas won the championship, and Glenn celebrated a little too hard.
You know, my grandparents were Longhorns, my parents, my sister, cousins. So I come from a long line of Longhorn fans. And, you know, one of my greatest memories, we won the national championship in 2005. And, you know, I almost got arrested for dancing on top of a car in Austin. Yeah.
I feel like that's a crime every other day except national championship night.
yeah, exactly.
Like there's a weird window.
Yeah,
where,
there's a loophole.
Yes.
It's like The Purge, but with,
but with dancing on cars.
What's Glenn's Serenity song?
I think my Serenity song is Enrique Iglesias's I Could Be Your Hero, Baby.
We get a little.
No.
Your watch party.
Yeah. Save it for the watch party. Yeah, that's Glenn's karaoke party, you know, whenever we do that.
Glenn turned down Top Gun until he got a phone call from Tom Cruise himself.
Yeah, I mean, Top Gun was a movie that changed my life, and there was a time in which I wasn't going to do it. You know, I originally auditioned for Miles Teller's role, the role of Rooster.
Yeah.
And so then I get a call from Joe Kosinski, who's the director, and he called me, and my buddy thought I was getting Top Gun. So it's me sad in an American tank top. He was filming me getting this like super sad phone call in an American flag tank top on July 4th. Which is like just not great. But then Tom and I sat down and you know, he kind of gave me the advice. He's like, you know, I was a little bitter. I was kind of like you know, you don't want to get broken up with and then be like, hey, can we still be friends? You know what I mean? So I was kind of like, you know, I didn't think the role was really there. And he said, do you know how I've, you know, kind of done my career? And I said, how? And he said, well, I don't, you know, choose, you know, the roles. I choose the movies. You know, he goes, I choose good movies and then I make the roles great. And so he kind of convinced me right then and there, and it was like the best decision I've ever made.
4 years ago, Glenn made a promise to a total stranger. On live TV, he finally kept it.
And true story, I was actually supposed to host 4 years ago for Top Gun Maverick, and when I got the call, I was on a porch with my family, and we just all lost our minds. We were jumping up and down celebrating, and a UPS driver happened to be delivering a package at that exact same moment, and he was like, what is going on? And I was like, I'm hosting SNL. And he was like, are you serious? And I was like, yep, Christmas episode, tune in. But then my dream got taken away. Top Gun got delayed because of COVID, so SNL had to take their offer back. So I didn't end up hosting, which means for 4 years, this UPS driver was just going around saying Glen Powell is a liar. My sisters tracked him down because the women in my family are terrifying. So to prove to Mitch that I am not a liar, I flew him all the way to New York. Let's give it up for Mitch, the UPS guy. Circle.